My name is BJ Smith. I'm a visual artist in Greenville, North Carolina, specializing in hand-cut paper. I've been a resident in the art lab in Greenville since August of 2019. It's been such an amazing experience. My sales and commissions have greatly increased just from all the people I meet there. I mean, the foot traffic there is just absolutely amazing. It's in such a beautiful part of town. Then the COVID-19 pandemic hit. Like everyone else, we're trying to adapt. Here's how I'm doing it. Before the art lab, I had a home studio in our bonus room. That room is now a bit of a hangout area. It's also my wife's temporary office. Luckily, I got this just a few weeks ago. Welcome to my workshop.
If you really want to know, I'm full of self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never...
So I actually bought this workshop just a few weeks ago. It was meant to be the place where I could pull all of my stuff out of the garage that I use to make my wooden frames for my artwork, do different woodcraft, run my laser and all that other stuff that was just kind of taking up space and making a mess in the garage. Now my wood shop is not only a wood shop, but it's also an art studio. It is a recording studio, and it is a place where I can run my online lessons for my students over at Pitt Community College. Let me show you around. Over here is kind of the heart of what this area was meant to be. I built these benches in an L shape to house all the tools, give me a working area. I've got my ancient bandsaw over here, which needs a little TLC, but it definitely gets the job done. This is actually a frame that I recently completed for a project. It's made out of walnut with inlays of aluminum and some mother of pearl dots. This is what this place was actually meant to be. I've had to sort of evolve to make it work to this whole stay-at-home situation that we're kind of all facing right now. So let's look at some other things. Over here is my art studio setup. I've got my little swivel stool over here, so I can just hang out. I can move back and forth between the computers, the artwork, whatever it is I need to do. It's not obviously the scale of the stuff that I have at the art lab. The pieces that I'm working on actually have to be a lot smaller because I don't have a light table here that I normally use to transfer my bigger designs to the paper. So in this case, I need to have all my designs something that can run through a printer that basically holds a regular letter size 8.5 wide piece of paper. Back here is one of my favorite pieces. His original name is Snowman. He has been dubbed Gandalf, but I brought him in here from the art lab just last week to build a new frame for him. It's actually built out of cherry wood, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. It's the first time I've ever worked with cherry, and I've been so happy with how it's turned out. This board of beautiful cherry is what I used to make that entire piece. Okay, so over here, continuing sort of the L shape around the room, this is where my digital space is. This is where I record videos for classes. A lot of times it's freezing, so my students will see me like wearing a giant coat. And I'll be sitting here on the camera, having a conversation with them and answering questions, doing lectures, whatever it is that I need to do. It's a really cool setup other than the heating and cooling scenario where it's, cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon. So this is my makeshift studio. Gets the job done. I think I'm luckier than a lot of people. The biggest thing that I'm really missing out on is that interaction. The art lab was just such a wonderful place, being in that really busy uptown area with Pitt Street Brewing and Emporium and Jack Brown's and Ford and Shep and Smash Waffles, all those great businesses right there where people are coming and going at the evenings especially, and on the weekends. There's something really special about that area. I miss the people walking in. Obviously sales have gone away. So I'm just trying to use this time as a way to build up my portfolio, thinking about new ways to market not just my art, but also the other things that we're doing at the art lab. And enjoying time with my family while they're here. This is a nice sanctuary. When I was talking to my wife, one of the hardest things about working upstairs in the old studio that I had here was, I guess it felt too much like home, and it was hard for me to concentrate when all the other things of home are sort of in the way. Over the past couple of weeks that I've been working exclusively out of this workshop has been wonderful. I've been more productive than I have been in a very long time. So in that case, it's going really well. There's very little distraction in here. I come in here, it feels like a separate place. It doesn't feel like home. It feels like work, but not in a bad way. It's a comfortable work. And it's a place that I actually look forward to coming into every day. Now, as the weather gets warmer, don't know how much I'm going to look forward to coming in here. I've got a little window unit AC that I can put in until I get the time to insulate this place and get a new heating and air system put in, but it's my workshop. I love it.